We're going to begin at the back of your mat, sitting on your heels. Roll your shoulders back and let them fall away from the ears. Take a long inhale and sigh it out on your exhale. Feel free to close your eyes and bring your attention inward. Bring your attention to your breathing, breathing in and out of the nose. Whenever your mind wanders, just bring it back to the breath. We're going to begin with a breathing exercise, your diaphragmatic breathing or belly breathing. If it helps you, bring your hands to your belly and just start breathing into the belly, breathing in and out of the nose, and just feel how your belly expands on your inhale like a balloon and folds on your exhale. Long inhales and slow exhales. Repeat this a couple of times at your own pace. Feel free to keep your eyes closed. Slowly release. Come back to your natural breathing, bringing your hands back to your thighs, and just take a few moments to observe how you feel. Bring your chin to your chest and bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Reach for your left ear with your right hand, stretching out the left side of your neck. Slowly bring your chin to your chest and over to the left side. Reach for your right ear with your left hand and stretch out the right side of your neck. Come back to center. On your next inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Right fingertips on the ground. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Left fingertips on the ground. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale one more time. Twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to center, palms together, slight arch in the back. Exhale, come into your child's pose. Long inhales and slow exhales. Reach back for your heels. Bring your forehead closer to your knees. And on your next inhale, lift your hips. Come into rabbit pose, stretching out the neck, your shoulders, and your back. Slowly release and roll yourself up into a tabletop. Knees hip width apart, hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your chin to your chest, round your spine. Arch your back on your inhale, look up. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round your spine. You can also make a few circles with your upper body, warming up the wrists, your neck, and your hips a bit more. And reverse. Go the other way. Slowly come back to center. Step your right hand to the middle of your mat. Reach your left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, thread your left arm through your right shoulder. Left ear's on the mat or a block. Right arm reaches forward or back to grab your left thigh for a deeper stretch. Whatever feels comfortable. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly release. Press yourself back into your tabletop. Reach up with your left arm and then step your left hand to the middle of your mat. Reach up with your right arm on your inhale. Exhale, thread your right arm through your left shoulder, placing the right shoulder and your right ear on the ground. You can reach forward with your left arm, or you can also reach back and grab your right thigh, whatever feels comfortable. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly come back to center. Press yourself up. Right arm reaches up. Come back into your tabletop. Walk your hands forward, coming into puppy pose. You can place your forehead on the ground. You can use a bolster or a pillow. Or if you want to go a bit deeper, place your chin on the ground. Palms facing down or facing up if you want a deeper stretch. Breathing into the chest. Slowly release, come forward. Staying on your forearms, come into Sphinx pose. Lengthen through the spine. Relax your jaw. Slowly release, coming into a forearm plank. Tuck the belly in, squeeze your glutes together, and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Come back to your Sphinx pose. Bring your forehead to the ground, big toes touching. Interlace your fingers behind your back, pressing the heels of the hands together. And on your inhale, lift your chest, lift the arms, and if it's comfortable, lift your legs as well. And hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Press yourself up into an upward dog. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk out your legs, bending one knee at a time. Tuck the belly in. Reach up with your tailbone. Feel free to bend your knees. Cross your left foot over your right foot, pressing down with your right heel. Feel free to keep a microband in your knee. Slowly release and cross your right foot over your left foot, reaching down with your left foot. Slowly release. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Bend your knee. Look up if it feels comfortable. You can point your toes or flex your foot, whatever feels comfortable. On your next exhale, step between your hands with your right leg and come into a low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up, palms together, slight arch in the back. Interlace your fingers behind your head, elbows reaching out. Open up the chest. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly release, reach your arms up, plant your palms, and come into a plank. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, chin on the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog. Look up if it feels comfortable. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up, bend your knee, flex your left foot, or point your toes, whatever you prefer. Look up under your left shoulder if it feels comfortable. Otherwise, gaze at your right foot. Inhale. Exhale, step between your hands. Right knee on the ground, coming into a low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up, palms together. Interlace your fingers behind your back, pressing the heels of your hands together. Open up the chest. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly release. Inhale, reach your arms up. Plant your palms and step back into a plank, flowing into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Look up if it feels comfortable. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk out your legs. Feel free to bend your knees. Long inhales and slow exhales. On your next inhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Come into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Pedal out your legs. Straighten your right leg, bend your left knee, plant your right palm, and twist to the left. Left arm reaches up. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly release. Straighten your left leg, bend your right knee, left hand on the ground, right arm reaches up, twist to the right. Come back to center. Walk out your legs if it feels comfortable. And then clasp your fingers behind your back. Interlace your fingers, pressing the heels of your hands together. Fold forward. And then slowly come into standing, keeping the fingers interlaced. Open up the chest. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly release. Inhale, reach your arms up, slight arch in the back. Exhale, fold forward. Stay here or reach for your toes with your index and middle fingers. And try to bring yourself a bit closer to the ground. You can also reach for your heels, step on your fingers. Feel free to keep a microband in your knees, whatever feels comfortable. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly release. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale one more time, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Step or jump into a plank or straight into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up. Bend your knee and bring your right foot to the front of your mat, behind your left wrist. Come into pigeon pose. Feel free to stay on your forearms or even your fingertips, or fold forward. Long inhales and slow exhales. If you want to go a bit deeper, reach your right arm forward, thread your left arm through your right arm, and place your left ear on the ground. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly release. Press yourself away from the mat and bring your left leg forward, placing your left knee on top of your right knee. Feel free to stay here and just reach your hands out to your sides, staying on your fingertips. Lengthen through your spine. Or if you want to go a bit deeper, reach your arms up on your inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, bring your left arm back down, internally rotating your left shoulder, and try to clasp your fingers. Feel free to use a strap. Feel free to stay here or fold forward if you want a deeper stretch. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly release and come back into your downward dog. Long inhales and slow exhales. Vertebra by vertebra, come into your plank, flowing into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Bend your knee. Exhale, bring your left foot to the front of your mat, behind your right wrist, coming into pigeon pose. Feel free to stay on your forearms or even on your fingertips. Fold forward if you want a deeper stretch. Long inhales and slow exhales. Or if you want to go even deeper, reach your left arm forward and thread your right arm through your left shoulder, right ear on the ground. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly release. Press yourself away from the mat and bring your right leg forward, stacking your right knee on top of your left knee, flexing the feet. Feel free to stay here and just reach your hands out to your sides, fingertips on the ground, or if you want to go a bit deeper, reach your arms up on your inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, bring your right arm down, internally rotating your right shoulder, and try your best to Clasp your fingers behind your back. Feel free to use a strap. One side might be a bit tighter than the other. For me, it's definitely this one. Fold forward if you want to go deeper. Just stay wherever it feels comfortable. And take a few deep breaths. Slowly release. Hug your right knee in with your left arm around it. Twist to the right, placing your right hand behind your back. If you want to go a bit deeper, press your left elbow into the outside of your right leg. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly release. Switch the crossing of the legs. Left foot is on the ground. Bring your left hand behind your back. Lift your right arm. Hug the left knee in. Or if you want to go deeper, press your right elbow into the outside of your left knee. Twist to the left and look over your left shoulder. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly come back to center and come into your downward dog. Take a quick breather. Bend your knees and come into a child's pose. Long inhales and slow exhales. Bring your hands next to your knees and press yourself up, preparing for camel pose. Knees hip width apart. Bring your hands to your glutes. Roll your shoulders back, curling the toes under if you need more support. Press your hands into your glutes. Inhale, open up the chest. Feel free to stay here or reach for one heel and the other. Let the head hang. Press the hips forward and breathe into the chest. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly come back up, holding onto your glutes. Sit back to your heels and then come into a child's pose. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly push yourself up into a seated position. Sit out to one side. Come to the middle of your mat. Lying down on your back with your knees bent, feet hip width apart, arms by your sides. Make sure you can reach your heels. Inhale, press your feet into the ground and lift your hips. Roll your shoulders under. Interlace your fingers if it feels comfortable. Pressing the heels of your hands together. Make sure you keep engaging your thighs and your glutes. And breathe into the chest. Slowly lower your hips. Bring your knees together and just take a quick breather. Feel free to repeat this, or if you want to go a bit deeper, come into wheel pose. Place your hands next to your ears, palms down, fingers pointing towards your shoulders. On your inhale, lift your hips, chest, and head off the ground. Straighten your arms and legs as much as you can, lifting your chest towards the ceiling or the sky. engaging the core and your legs. Exhale, slowly lower down, bringing your head, your shoulders, and your hips back to the mat. And to balance it out, we're going to come into fish pose. Bring your hands to your sides or underneath your buttocks. You can also hold on to your glutes. On your inhale, lift your upper body and place the crown of the head on the floor, making sure you keep all the weight in your arms, not in your head. Long inhales and slow exhales. Slowly release. Pull the knees in and give yourself a big hug. Feel free to sway from side to side and then cross your right leg on top of your left leg. Or if you want to go a bit deeper, cross your right ankle over your left ankle. Inhale, open up the chest, pressing the lower back into the ground. Exhale, bring your legs out to the left and look over your right shoulder. Feel free to close your eyes. Long inhales and slow exhales. Inhale back to center. Switch the crossing of the legs. Feel free to just cross your left leg over your right leg or cross your left ankle over your right ankle as well. Inhale, open up the chest, pressing the lower back into the ground. Exhale, bring your legs out to the right and look over your left shoulder. Long inhales and slow exhales. Inhale, come back to center. Twist to one side, look over your opposite shoulder, and then to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Give yourself a big hug and rock from side to side, massaging the lower back. Slowly release and come into a reclined butterfly. Feel free to use blocks if you need to, placing them below your knees for support. And we're going to repeat the breathing exercise we did at the beginning of the class. Place your hands on your belly, breathing in and out of the nose. Inhale into your belly. Feel how your belly rises like a balloon. And feel how it falls on your exhale. Keeping your attention on your belly and your breath. Long inhales and slow exhales. Repeat it a couple of times at your own pace. Slowly release. Bring your arms out to your sides. Come back to your natural breathing and just observe how you feel. Slowly bring your knees together, windshield wipers to each side. Come back to center, bring your knees together, stepping the feet out to the outside edges of your mat, and just stay here for a few breaths. Slowly release, extend your legs forward, and come into Shavasana. Arms by your sides. Take a long inhale and exhale, side out. Relax your jaw, the area around your eyes, your eyebrows. Unwrinkle your forehead and feel how your entire body begins to soften once you relax all these areas. Relax your arms, your belly, your legs, all the way to your toes. Stay in Shavasana for as long as you want. If you need to go on with your day, start to bring movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your head out to one side and then over to the other side. Bring your knees in. Extend your arms by your ears. Roll over to your right side and stay here for a moment. Slowly press yourself away from the mat and come into a seated position. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, bowing down and thanking yourself for taking your time and doing something good for yourself, your body, and your mental health. Thank you for sharing this practice with me, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste.